Perfectly scooted my camera though without even trying, so that was awesome. Like yesterday I had to readjust my setup because my friends didn't want to be on stream, so I literally just slapped my camera, scooted my chair over, and it worked. That's pretty pro gaming right there. I didn't even like press the button yet and I'm already off to a good start. Nice. That's also true. Oh yeah, did you ever go back and see what was up with that Iki Island thing with the unwritten tales? Yeah, I do eventually. I think I'm just gonna use October to enjoy the spooky games I wanted to do, and then in November, since I'll just be back to normal, I'll go back into Legends mode and the New Game Plus and everything. It's just that it's not as spooky of a game outside of the Legends mode, but I don't want to spend time just streaming the Legends mode. Dark Souls 2, it's got the what? You're break. You're breaking up again. Oh. My Dark Souls. Yeah. Do you have yours on disc or digital? Oh, I have mine on disc, so that might be why.
I wear the mask in order to protect this city. But when faced with a new breed of criminals calling themselves the Pact, the direct approach was met with disaster. I had to don a different mask. As Bruce Wayne, I infiltrated their ranks. The plan was to get in, set the trap.
I mean, it's kind of cool, and they do download differently.
But the plan failed. Now they're one step closer to their goal. And all I have are questions. What is the Pact really after? Why steal Riddler's body?
Still didn't hear that one.
Or foe?
Nice place you got here. Did it come with the vermin? Or did you add that yourselves?
Excuse me.
This everyone? Riddler mentioned Harley.
Miss Quinn is otherwise occupied.
Our crossing the river Styx.
We are the entirety of our
Dude, I was talking about to my friends yesterday while I was streaming about how you just can't find Batman stuff anymore that just makes Bane normal, and I hate it. Yeah. Like in the Harley Quinn TV show, he's like a hybrid of the two because he looks like the original one but sounds like a knockoff of that one, and then in this he's got like some weird mustache goatee thing. And like all of the Batman Telltale series, that was like the first game and the second game and the 5 episodes of each. It's like when Batman's first becoming Batman essentially, and it's like a retelling of the story in a different way. It's actually really weird with Joker and Harley too. Their personalities have essentially flipped.
Ball at the moment. Oh, this gentleman was someone we picked up after Riddler's departure. Bruce Wayne.
Bruce, was it? Charmed.
Be gentle. This is Mr. Wayne's first foray into the field of felonry.
Criminal virgin, huh? I won't hold it against you.
Enchanté.
Oh, I didn't know this party was so formal.
Enough pleasantries. You have the device.
The Batman like Jack Nicholson.
Excellent.
And,
Harley said your gems were in her safe.
If she fails
well,
to
was
return,
before the 80s,
you can best her
dude.
job.
Unless it didn't come over there until the 80s.
It's fine. We can start.
Oh, let's get to... What are we doing?
Well, we're going to extricate the body. Riddler built a secret back door into the security system of his old employer. I need to scan his eyes and then create a retinal key for them. Then I'll use the key to make goggles.
Also,
and we can open whatever doors he could.
Harley Quinn's got like obsessive and like overly attached tendencies and like just completely blind to the mistreatment of the Joker and stuff like that. That's what I was more so meaning. Like this, and she's generally more docile than Joker. Like she still slaps people with a huge hammer and does crazy stuff, but it's usually because she's just following along with the Joker. And she doesn't go as far in like brutalizing people. This Joker's more like that. Oh. My gosh, dude. Oh, I feel so terrible. I'm just flopping around the Riddler's dead body. I'm gonna stop.
This wasn't the original plan. He was supposed to be alive, but things change.
Yeah.
Get his head in a good position.
He heard the killing joke. Couldn't figure out why it was so funny. And it killed him.
That's far enough. Dig the plates under his lids. Press the button and scan away. Ugh, that's gross.
That's so
What
nasty.
the hell did they do to him? And what's with the refrigerator coffin? Why would the agency transport him like this? This doesn't add up, Bruce. Bruce, I'm sorry about Lucius. I'm guessing it wasn't a gas leak or whatever the news said.
Thank you. He was a good man. And a friend.
We can commiserate if you want.
Dude, my friends made this
I recently lost a
storyline
friend, too.
so stupid yesterday. It basically became like
On to the next.
a love square of like Batman and Gordon and Bruce and Joker.
I didn't know what I'd be walking into with this group, but I certainly didn't expect it to involve you.
Like,
And I know
whenever
you're a stranger to
he's
Barry.
Bruce, he's got like
Shouldn't
this
be
whole
here.
bromance going on with the Joker.
So,
But whenever he's Batman,
what
he's got a
gives?
bromance going over with Gordon.
I wouldn't exactly say I'm part of the team.
Also, the sky is blue. Now you say another obvious thing.
Did I change my settings? Danke. See you later. Bertman. I'd hate that so much. They probably have done something. I know they were superheroes at one
You
point.
got off last night and it was so sad.
Got off. Is that Evan? What was so sad?
I came back from getting a snack and you disappeared. Sad, sad, sad.
Oh, I didn't disappear. If you looked again, I was still streaming until midnight. I just switched games. Because like when I'm doing it from PlayStation, I can't. It's not like a streaming setup on like PC or something. So like whenever I switch games, it also ends the stream.
So you got back on Oof?
Yeah, it was an 8-hour stream, so I was streaming from 4 till midnight. It sent out emails too. I got the notifications when I went back live
Maybe I didn't refresh my YouTube.
Oh, probably. Yeah, if you didn't refresh it, then it wouldn't have showed up. Because I have to do that on my phone too whenever I'm switching streams and going back into chat.
This is the game we're playing, right?
I don't have notifications set up on anything. I don't think.
Awry for you to end up here like this.
Ah, okay.
You're not the only
yeah,
one
that would
questions.
that would help if I ever like switch games.
Make it fast.
So how far'd you get on that motorcycle? You haven't popped up on my radar in a while.
Oh, you know, all over. Europe, mostly.
Catwoman, Europe's most
Felt good
wanted.
to be as far from here as possible.
I just pay attention to your stream
2
channels.
eyes in the can.
Excellent work. Then we can...
Channels?
She's back!
Is that Harley? Bro, why'd she sound like that?
Sorry I'm late.
What did you send me?
Traffic was murder.
Okay, see you.
I couldn't stand it. You were there, and I was here. I was on my way. Well, I was getting to get on my way. Look, I put on shoes.
Oh,
Bro,
thanks,
get
Wooden.
that
You would have had a blast if
stupid
you were
crap
with me.
away from me.
And how about this one? Did you miss me, sugar?
Well, John was beside himself.
Was? I'd say still is. So I got one question for you. If you missed me so much, why the hell did you let them leave me behind? Since Big Bad Bean's plan almost got one of our most valuable members killed today, we're having a change in management.
What the hell?
So speak up if there are any objections. We can hash this out in a reasonable manner.
Harley!
Oh, this one's actually got some brains. Everyone else better be smart too.
I forget, but I think at this point Catwoman knows he's Batman.
You are a means to an end. When this is over,
And
Did
then
it occur to
obviously he
any
knows
one
she's
of you
Selena.
people that the job we just pulled went sideways a little too quick? I think they knew we were
I like how
coming.
Batman literally knows
Because a little
everyone's
rat
identities, but only a
told 'em.
handful of people know his.
Bane was right to beat up his guy before we left to hit the convoy. He just beat up the wrong one. Since he couldn't deliver, I'm taking over the case. And I'm not gonna let whoever it is stop me from getting what I want. This leak, it almost got me killed. So now, no one moves, no one breathes without my say-so.
Evan, are you back at work today, or are you just
'Cause
chilling
I'm
at
gonna
home?
get to the bottom of this. And whoever it is gonna find their inside suddenly al fresco. That make you nervous, Bruce?
I'm chilling.
What do you have to say?
Do I look nervous to you?
Stop, wait!
Excuse me, peanut gallery? You got something to say?
Wayne pulled his own out there. Saw it with my own 2 eyes.
I ain't gonna let a good effort go unnoticed.
Then, let's get back to work. If anyone else has any issues with the New World Order, my door is always open.
lead us to our prize, and all will be forgiven.
Wayne, come here a second.
Yeah, I'm honestly thinking about playing this game personally on my own time, just to...
Thanks for vouching back there.
Hey, it's tough in the trenches.
Just to replay episodes 1 and 2 through the game, and see what my own personal decisions would turn the game into.
Bruce. Guess you're clear.
Because all the Telltale games are very replayable. Because there's always so many different options.
I know just about everything about Riddler's plan, but he kept one card close to his chest. The location of the job. Took the secret to his grave. Now I got his laptop, but look at this, and keep your yap shut. Can't let any of these mooks sense weakness. It's encrypted. It's like he knew not to trust any of us. Go figure.
Okay, let me see the laptop. I'm pretty tech savvy, maybe I can crack it.
Bruce, in case you missed it, we have a mole problem. And until we clear that up, the keys to the kingdom stay with me. Got it? Riddler had a beef with
to clear up your face, maybe?
Who are cooking up some very dangerous and super
just casually chilling there covered in shiny blood. Honestly, does look like some kind of paint.
What
it just looks like face paint or something.
This super fun stuff.
Like someone just dipped a brush in a bucket of paint and like flicked it on her face.
I've been able to piece together most of his plan. Except where the black site is.
It's just so bright red. Like it's like her hair dyed.
When you do, maybe you'll get a treat.
Because like even the spots where it's on the side of her hair dye, it doesn't really look different.
You're asking me to do something with little or no information to go on. And when I asked you for some kind of clarification, you dodge.
Bruce, did you see what just happened? I'm in charge here. That means when I ask you to bring me something, you deliver it. No questions asked. See, I ain't letting this laptop out of my sight until I clear up this mole problem. So, I want you to head over to Riddler's place and do some digging.
I might need some help. That place is full of death traps.
Take John with you. Just don't get him hurt. That's my job.
Road trip? With Bruce? I'm in.
Actually, I was thinking Catwoman. After all, she knew him.
Good points. Take it too.
I'll grab some snacks.
What's that guy's story?
A long one.
Cat lady, are you more of a beef jerky or trumpet-shaped corn bites girl?
No, he won't be any trouble. He does whatever I say.
Impressive. And a little disturbing.
Who's ready to hit the road?
Who you gonna tell if you see anything that ain't on the up and up?
You, Harley. But don't worry, Bruce is my best friend. He'd never betray me.
Oh, sweet, innocent puddin'. Friends have the easiest access to stab you in the back. Now get out of here.
I call shut up.
I want that black site location.
Really weird that she calls him Puddin' in this game, but they've got like no kind of relationship that they've ever had in anything else since she was made in the 90s. That's just weird.
Can't believe this is where he decided to set up shop. Wasn't like him to slum it.
I always thought the abandoned water tower was an odd choice. I mean, the mold risk alone.
Why don't you two go that way and see if anyone's around?
Come on, John. We'll go check the other side.
Meow.
Never been more disgusted in her entire life.
Waller.
Glad you answered. We need to talk. Listen about the convoy. We couldn't get to you safely. The EMP blast knocked out my ability to communicate with my field agents. Sorry. It obviously wasn't supposed to go down like that.
Harley's crew is a threat, and they are moving fast.
Towards what? Do you know what their end goal is yet?
I didn't want to accept her apology, but I also didn't want to go the harsh route.
You are the best chance of figuring out what that is.
Just wanted to move on.
Well, now they have Riddler's body. It was cryogenically frozen. By the agency.
Bruce, this was a 60-year-old man who went toe-to-toe with Batman. I have some very interested researchers who wanted to see what kept him ticking.
Wait. I got the punchline wrong. Let me start.
It's fine, John.
There's a black site. Some sort of research.
I don't want to give her too much detail, and I don't want to drag Catwoman into it either.
And Harley doesn't know the location. She asked me to find it.
Stay put for now and maintain your cover at all costs. This is our chance to get ahead of this train.
So I say, Doc, I'll have what she's having. We snooped around.
There's a police car nearby, but no officer in sight.
And it could really use a wash.
Maybe it's just placed there to scare off looters, but either way, we should be careful.
Okay, let's find a way in.
Like that.
Just have to get through
Very
these
obvious
boards.
way in.
Don't worry, I brought my key.
Let me give it a shot.
Okay, share alike is what I always say.
Oh, they made Joker bring back yield crowbar.
Who's there?
How about they don't know when the crowbar became a staple of Joker? Whomst?
Wait a minute. I know you. You're Bruce Wayne.
Oh, so he's the cop.
Guilty as charged.
Want to explain what you're doing out here? This isn't exactly the Heights.
You know I'm friends with Jim Gordon. If you want to check on me, just call him up.
You think I'm gonna interrupt the boss and his family at dinner?
I don't know. Are you? Okay. Detective...
Bullock.
Detective Bullock, right. Look, there's actually a very good reason for all of this.
Stay right there, jerkwad. I'm calling this in. I've been asked to report any suspicious activity around here, and you're acting suspicious.
Okay, then I'll just leave.
No, you stay right there, like I told you. Bruce freaking Wayne. Unbelievable. Wouldn't even be working tonight if I didn't need the extra dough. But maybe this'll make me look good with the boss.
Oh, sure. Overtime, right? Well, maybe I can help with that?
I'm not that kind of cop.
No, of course not. This benefits both of us. Here, it's everything I got on me. Just hang up the phone, and it's yours.
Try not to die in there. I do not want this coming back on me.
Come on, let's get moving.
I don't know, part of me thinks I should have let John hit him, but at the same time, like, Bruce is always carrying around hundreds on him, so, like, and money doesn't really matter to me in this game. It's got no sway on, like, what resources are available to me or anything. So I guess we're hunting for clues.
It's even worse than I expected. The man I knew was flawed, but he could still muster a little warmth.
Huh, sounds like you knew a very different Riddler than the one I met. I wish he'd never come back to Gotham.
Me too.
There's hope for everyone. I don't think any of us are beyond reach.
I know we've just met, but somehow I knew you'd say that.
You knew him best. Where do you think he'd keep any info on what we're after?
Well, not to state the
I mean,
obvious,
I feel like that's kind of a Batman
it's
staple.
probably
He's always
behind
trying
a riddle
to
or a puzzle somewhere.
save people even if they're the villain.
Careful, John. This place is probably a death trap.
Follow him, Bruce. I don't want John's curiosity to get us killed.
Curiosity killed the cat and the bat.
I'm getting really tempted to touch something.
Or you could don't.
How many TVs does one guy need?
Probably afraid he'd miss something.
I don't know if he's just provoking responses, because that's the only thing I can think of for why he'd act like he hadn't seen that before. Alright, well that's definitely sus, so I'm gonna look at some other stuff first.
This is where he built his boxes.
Could you imagine if he had DID and one of his personalities was Batman and the other was Bruce Wayne, but neither ever remembered what the other one did? That would be a good storyline. And it's almost like that. What's that one movie where the guy has amnesia and he has to like keep waking up every day trying to figure out like who he is and what happened? I think he's got amnesia or something like that.
Handguard. Wonder what he was moving.
Maybe Chambre?
Hey, Bruce, I've been wanting to talk to you. Alone.
You have?
I don't like how cozy Catwoman was with Riddler.
Because he was a killer?
Because he was rude to me. We need to stick together. I don't trust this kitten one bit. You know what they say about a black cat crossing your path?
No, she's nice once you get to know her.
Right, let's agree to disagree. But I'll keep my peepers peeled for both of us.
Okay. Alright, time to head down.
That's odd.
I really don't want to step on it. Can I just go tell John to step on it? Hey John, come step on this.
Why do you hate Riddler so much?
I've mentioned this before, but he always interrupted me. Never let me get to the punchline. It takes a lot of confidence to tell a joke, you know? Made me look like an idiot in front of Harley. Those other guys. Well, hey, I guess I have the last laugh now.
He's a lot like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker and his transition into being the Joker. Like going, because he's not quite your everyday person who's just got like a mental disorder or something like that. He's definitely much more psychotic than that. But he's also not full-blown clown prince of crime right now. Is that music from in the game? It's like some kind of tone, sounding like a ringtone.
I've been meaning to ask you. The green hair, what is that?
I don't know, what's with your black hair? I'm sorry, buddy, I'm a little sensitive about my style.
Didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
I don't remember anything about myself before Arkham, and when I came to, well, here it was. I guess it's natural.
John, we're friends, right? So I gotta ask, what do you see in Harley?
Her ruthlessness. The way her accent comes and goes when she's mad. The way she lets things escalate into violence.
Okay. Yeah, I'd rather not step on the pressure plate. I think I'll move the depth chamber. See if Celine has anything to say first.
Riddler's bed couldn't look less comfortable if he tried. Pair of Riddler's shoes.
He didn't exactly have great fashion sense.
I do not think I should pick those up.
Canned food, and lots of it.
We can't all get lobster thermidor on a whim.
Hey, Catwoman.
Hey, money man.
How'd you and Riddler first meet?
You know, I do a lot of freelance work.
Let me guess, Riddler wanted a painting from the Louvre?
Without bragging too much, it was an easy job.
Huh.
After all, I'd already robbed the place twice. He became a valuable contact when money was tight.
So why are you really here?
I said I'd tell you when we're alone. We're not. I'll tell you later.
I don't want to ask this one, but I have to.
I'm just curious if you...
Yes?
If you missed me.
John is right downstairs.
Yes or no? Answer the question.
Fine. Of course I did. But don't read any more into it than that.
Alright. Dude, I'm just not in the mood to set up some traps today. The shoes look sus, the pressure plate def sus.
Let me help you out, Bruce. I don't want you to bend your collarbone.
My what?
Welcome to the Maelstrom. Deeper and deeper you go. This is the vortex of life, pulling you down into its depths. You work, you sleep, you die. At all times, 1 foot in the grave until the second inevitably follows. You have to work hard and sleep hard in order to earn your way 6 feet under.
What did I tell you? I suppose those are our clues to whatever Riddler is hiding in here.
Makes sense why there are more pressure plates. Work hard.
To truly understand my mind, you must first walk a mile in my Well, certainly you know the rest.
It says you work, you sleep.
You said on those.
Stupid. It's literally his freaking workbench, dude. Guess I gotta use his ugly shoes. Bro, pick them up. I guess I have to put Riddler's shoes in the places where he would have stood for working and sleeping, and then, well, I'd have to go back to the Lady of Dublin for where he died.
This is my city. This is my plan. Nobody will interfere.
That sounds positive.
No, I think this was a good choice for an October game. Why would they make standout X, dude?
I take you by night. By day, take you back. None suffer to have me, but do from my lack.
Silly. What was that? Oh, probably items being removed. No. Why would I touch it?
Tesla coils. This whole place is an electrical death cage. If these start sending out energy, we'll all fry.
I don't know if I should do that. Does he have more shoes around? Well, I guess I gotta take risks. No, we could just leave and say that we found something kind of cool, and then bring Harley back, make her step on the button, bada boom, bada bing. We're good.
Oh, goody. It looks like you've got both feet in the grave.
You hear that? It's like you're standing on an elevator. I bet whatever we're looking for is down there.
Does look like an elevator hatch from the top.
Maybe someone should stay up here. Keep watch.
Good point. Let's go, Bruce. Sorry, cat lady.
Or maybe you could stay?
Oh no. Harley gave me an assignment, and I mean to fulfill it.
We'll go first. Make sure it's safe.
Bruce, you care about me that much? And here I thought I was losing you to her. I'll be on the next one, so don't die before I get there.
He's something. Charming and unnerving at the same time. So, now that we have a moment, care to fill me in? Care to tell me the real reason you're doing this? Out with it, Bruce. What's going on?
I'm undercover.
For yourself? Isn't Bruce Wayne kind of always undercover? Or is it the other way around?
No, yes, I'm undercover working with a group called the Agency.
partnered up with people, huh? Good to hear you've grown a bit. Sorry if I was a little rattled at the clubhouse back there. Wasn't quite ready to see your face again, but you look good. Even with what looks like a piercing gone wrong. Not great or anything, but good. You know.
You look great too.
I didn't say great. I said good.
Okay, duly noted. Now it's my turn. Why are you here? You're not really in bed with this pact.
And what if I am? Maybe I need the money. Maybe I don't. Who knows? The world's a complicated place.
You're better than that.
You keep saying that. You're like a broken record.
Yoo-hoo! Can you two get a move on? Playing guard is getting pretty...
Just another minute. We've got it under control, John.
Fine. We've got a job to do, remember?
Let's just see what this is all about.
Why'd he turn back this way?
This might hold the black site location.
Looks at it menacingly.
Oh, not a typical on button. Encrypted. Just like the laptop. There must be something nearby we can use. USB drive.
Looks just like the one he was
getting. You think it might be a trap?
Maybe. But we already made it past the line of security, so... maybe not.
Your certainty is assuring.
Alright, I'll pick this up. Those actually almost look like his Batman gloves.
Here we go.
Decryptor detected. Accessing Sanctus Project Lotus files.
Project Lotus.
Sanctus.
Retinal scan required.
Shit. I haven't made the goggles yet.
Retinal scan. Timeout. Hephaestus protocol enacted.
The decryptor!
You know what Sanctus is, don't you?
I heard stories on jobs. Best I can piece together, their group up to... no good is generous. They're scary.
Great.
One thing's for sure. We're not getting any more info off that thing.
Well, there's always Riddler's laptop. Harley still has it.
The decryptor probably works with that as well.
Everything okay down there? Send the lift back up.
I should have come back sooner and reeled Riddler in, but I didn't. Knowing he was tangled up with Sanctus, and what he did to Lucius. This is my fault. My mess to clean up.
By yourself? I can help.
Why? Do I look like I need your help? You don't have the code to do what needs to be done here, Bruce. You want to do this your way? You'll have to beat me to it.
What are you doing?
Balancing the scales.
You are not leaving here with that.
Oh, honey. I'm already gone. Resourceful as always. Bye, Bruce. It's been fun. You've gotten rusty.
You haven't gotten past me yet.
Slow down a bit. You're coming out blurry.
Oh, I couldn't even see that one. I literally put it in my blind spot.
I forgot how skilled you are with your hands.
That's one way to get her to notice you.
Move, John.
Catwoman, wait!
Sorry, Bruce, but I'm taking Harley's laptop for myself. And I'm finishing this my way.
Harley's laptop, huh? You and I, we're going to talk. Somewhere else. Oh, that's the stuff.
Cafe
So,
Triste.
John, about
That's
the
sad.
laptop.
Literally.
You know, I'm the first guy who resort to stealing. From anyone. Anyone but her. But in a way, that almost makes
Sad coffee.
But in another way, maybe I tell her. Get in her good graces. Maybe I will. And maybe I'll do just that. Then she'll remember my name has an H in it. She always spells it J-O-N.
And how do you think Harley feels about snitches?
She told me to snitch. I think she likes them.
Well, maybe not. I don't know, Bruce. I'm torn here.
Just thinking about her makes
Have you
me
tried torning
feel
it off
like
and torning it back?
She's the most intriguing
I'm sorry, I'm
creature
stupid.
ever to grace me with a demeaning insult.
Which is great, don't get me wrong. I want more, Bruce. Like you and Catwoman. I'm only a little
Like you
ashamed
and
to say that dance had my pulse pounding.
What's your relationship with her?
Your real one.
Catwoman and I are... What we have is a little tangled up.
Oh, what I wouldn't give to be that tangled up with Harley.
Maybe someday.
If only Harley saw me. Like, really saw me. The world's a crazy place, isn't it? I want Harley, and you want the laptop.
Maybe we can come to an arrangement.
And
I
get
help
Harley's
you with
laptop. Wow.
I see. You're up to bat then, Wayne. What
The bat.
to make Catwoman purr? How can I get that with Harley?
You just need to be genuine. You're special, John. She just needs to see that.
So, be myself. I hear that a lot, but how can I be myself if I don't really know who that is yet?
Oh my goodness.
How did you know who you are, Bruce?
Learning who you are is a process. People are always changing. I've done things recently that I never thought I'd do, but here we are.
I guess you're right. We're constantly evolving. I can feel someone a few layers deep, pacing like an animal in a cage, just looking for something to start it. The prison break.
Hey, that's who you really are? You shouldn't suppress it.
But I'm quite scrambled.
Hey, that's what I like about you. And I bet that's what Harley will like too.
But how does that even work?
Bond with her. Lend a hand with a problem she has.
I don't know, Bruce. I have a tough time just talking to her. Oh, I've got an idea. Let's play pretend.
What?
You be Harley. Say something Harley would say.
This is ridiculous, John.
That's perfect. She tells me that all the time.
No, it's not, or I didn't
No,
mean...
you're doing great. Okay, now say something, date-like. Like we're out painting the town red.
Hi, John. I like hiking. Do you like the outdoors?
You love me! So what do you think? Pretty good, right?
Okay, so you're coming off just a little bit desperate.
And women like that.
No, none.
Okay, hit me.
No.
What was your favorite thing about Arkham, Puddin'? For me, it was Sloppy Joe Fridays.
Bruce, this is just uncanny. Okay, here we go. I enjoyed the lights. They had a hum to them. Felt like a blanket. Fuzzy, even. I miss that on the outside. It doesn't feel as real here, you know? Out here, chaos seems to rule the day. It's loud and uneven. But you, Harley, you thrive on it. I could learn from that because I thrive on you. You're my light outside of Arkham.
That's beautiful, John. She'll be eating out of your hand in no time.
You think? I don't know. It felt weird to say. I really think I'm getting the hang of this. I'll start the next one. Your face has all the adequate face-like qualities one looks for in a face. Harley, I lobbed you a perfect pitch. You gonna swing or what?
Gotta work out the Batman.
Sorry, something just came up. It's business. I have to run.
So soon? It's fine. A for effort, Bruce. I guess I won't go tattling to Harley.
So, will you help me get the laptop?
Gosh, Bruce. Our talk really got me fired up to find myself. My true self. Oh, you drive a hard bargain, mister. Wait. Jeez. Okay, let me mull over the logistics. But I'm in. Meet me back at the subway when you're done with your business. And because we're pals, coffee's on my dime.
Literally whips out a dime.
Bruce?
Just slay to the right and disappears. That's how Batman does it. He's just standing behind the sign. Okay. 11:55. So yeah, I'd say we've got maybe another 30 minutes before I call it quits with this. So we'll see how far we get.
Evening. Oh, It's good you're here. The last time I fired this up, you didn't show. Had me concerned.
What do you mean?
The agency convoy? All those freaks were in one place and you decide not to show? Oh, that ain't like you. You don't take time off. So what kept you?
I was there, Jim. You just didn't see me.
Of course, I know you can be trusted. I just wish they hadn't gotten away.
I mean, that's technically true.
I guess I can't really talk.
He was there, you just didn't see him as Batman.
We got there late. By then it was just Quinn. She still hospitalized a dozen good cops, then gave us the slip.
Is that all?
No. No, I got a favor to ask. Lucius Fox. I know he was your friend, and I don't mean to speak ill of the dead. But I think he might have been up to some shady stuff before Riddler's attack on Wayne Tower. He might not have been the man you thought. Not entirely.
I knew Lucius Fox for years, Gordon. The man was a saint.
On the surface, maybe. There's more to the story. Riddler targeted him for a reason. Waller shut down any investigation into the circumstances surrounding his death. And that means something stinks in Denmark. You could follow that stench all the way to Fox's employer. Look, just how much do you really know about Bruce Wayne?
That's what he means.
I see where you're going with this, but you're on the wrong trail. Bruce Wayne is helping you.
Well, if he's helping us, he has a real funny way of doing it. At first, I thought Fox was at the center of it all. But there's a hell of a lot more. A Wayne Enterprises security guard comes to GCPD saying he was assaulted by Harley Quinn and her gang. And who was leading her around like a pet? Bruce Wayne. Then I checked the video recordings. Someone did an amateur job covering up the security footage. Files were replaced, time unaccounted for, sloppy. And strike three? He flashes enough cash at one of my officers to get into Riddler's old workshop. Why? Wayne even dropped my name with Bullock, like I'd back him up. Dirtbag's got stones, I'll give him that. Bruce Wayne is dirty, and he's dangerous. Waller knows all of this happened, too, and she refuses to let me move on it. So I need you to bring him in. That's the favor. I can't do it, but you can.
I can keep an eye on Bruce Wayne.
Get it? I'm not asking for an eye. I want him delivered. Here, with a little bow. Gotham's safety is slipping out from under me, and I can't stand it. I know your friend Catwoman's in town. Got a rap sheet that'd put her away for life. Maybe I can't move on Bruce Wayne, but I can move on her. I should have done this a year ago.
I can't ask you to break the law, Jim.
I have confidence that he won't catch Catwoman, which is why I'm telling him what he wants to hear.
And you better not tell her we're coming.
He sounds like he's on a warpath.
If I warn Selina and she gets away, Gordon and the police will blame me. But if I don't, I put her in danger.
Don't forget that you're both after that laptop. Gordon might be your best chance to slow her down. Unfortunately, we're running out of time.
It's my fault Gordon is like this. I want to tell him everything, but I can't.
Secrets poison relationships, Bruce. But to protect this city, to protect yourself, he can't know. You know, Miss Kyle is going to run sooner or later. It's her nature. How much can you really trust her as an ally? I know how you feel about her. Make certain you aren't letting that cloud your judgment.
We both want to take down the Pact. That I know for certain. Allies are in short supply these days.
I know you've worked together in the past, but circumstances are different. You know what must be done.
I didn't do it.
Splendid.
Don't go, Gordon. I've got a city to save.
Please, Jim. You have to let me in.
I can't. It's too much.
I'm the best friend you have in spandex or whatever my suit is. You can trust me. What if I grew a mustache for you?
Batman! Hi! Hello! So, John. My name's John. John Doe. You don't know me. Well, we actually did cross paths once, but,
What did you overhear?
I didn't hear anything. I just got here, I swear. Oh, this is just... what a pleasure. It's so nice to finally meet you. It's just a handshake. No. Uh-huh. Jeez, this is Arkham all over again. I'm just such a huge fan of yours. And here you are, in the flesh. Looking for mentors, role models. I've come across a few good candidates. You're Batman.
I don't take on students.
Now hold on. Before you accept, here's what I bring to the table. I can get you Riddler's laptop. All his secrets, right there. And the gang who attacked the convoy, they needed to pull off a big score.
The point.
So what if I steal it from Harley Quinn, no less, and give it to you? But, this is a big but. I need you to promise nothing bad will happen to Harley. I mean, letting one criminal slip through the cracks every once in a while can't be the worst thing.
That depends on what she does. If she hurts innocents, then I stop her.
Wow, that's... you really... This is what dedication looks like, huh? But if I get the laptop, there is no score, so win-win. Now, when you're on the job, what's the preferred method of extracting a target? Always rappelling in, or explosives as a distraction, or... You know what? I'll wing it.
If I were you, I'd get a friend to help.
That's a great idea! I hope Bruce is there. He'd do anything for me. Oh, one last thing!
I wonder if he intentionally planted that thought there.
I collect these. They mean a lot to me. What the...
No pictures. Laptop. Behind the stacked deck.
Well, I hope you weren't counting on a specific time, because, you know, that's what I use my phone for.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to let him keep that one. Motley Crue. Okay, I should have enough time for another chapter. Maybe the whole episode.
But all I hear are lies! You dishonor yourself, Timothy. If you are the rat, then wear it proud! I would have respect for that. And with respect comes mercy.
Greetings, Wayne. Come with me. As a fellow apostle of technology, I thought you might appreciate this. Bane and I were acquiring components for a device I'll need once we get to the Black Site.
Device?
Yes, an ice explosive for the fire failsafe we anticipate encountering. That isn't the impressive detail. As we ran into interference, I determined I would be more efficient if I made smaller versions and employed them as projectiles.
Who were they?
Hindrances. As you can see, it's been wildly successful. Perhaps Wayne Enterprises could benefit from my efforts.
Impressive science, Freeze.
You'll notice I don't do anything ineffectually, Mr. Wayne.
Hear that, Freeze? Wayne, he's cut out for this life after all, huh?
Playing the part, man. Playing the part.
Yes, I thought as much after he took a pipe to one of my boys. One more time, my friend. Why did an alarm go off when it was your job to ensure it didn't?
Bane, come on. I slipped up.
Dangerous time to make a mistake when you knew I was looking for a mole. You're trying to slow us down!
No! Look, I want to get paid, just like you. I got mouths to feed.
Then, when the police arrived, you were nowhere to be found.
You know I'm no traitor. I stood up for you, remember? Come on, man. We have to stand together on this. Just think. Remember?
Yeah, sure. Pretty bold move.
Good, yeah. Now why would I do that if I was dirty? I'd have thrown you to the wolves to cover my ass, right?
Oh, a deft turn, but it's not enough to save you. In fact, your awareness of how to deceive only creates more suspicion.
What the hell is going on here?
No!
Merely plugging the leak.
God damn it, Bane. You're running your own investigation? You gonna get little business cards printed that say Detective Bane now?
Yeah, he was about to die anyway, clearly, so not really much I could do.
Why are you complaining?
I didn't get a chance to grill the
Why
guy.
did Bane seem upset that
I'm
I
a
didn't go check
trained
on?
psychiatrist. What are you? A side of beef with a hunch? I'll find the rats, and I'll deal with it. You can't be trusted to run your men anymore. They're mine now. Got
Yours? I freed them from Santa Prisca!
You just killed one. I only shot him. Who do you think wins that recruitment war?
They won't follow you.
What do you want, John?
Right. A laptop. This seems like the perfect time.
You don't know for sure it was him, so now what?
They know the cost. I value loyalty above all else.
You know who's gonna have a tough time being loyal now? That guy.
Just keep her busy. I have to sneak into her office to get it. Then it's all yours. Yep. Getting it from my old buddy Bruce. And only you. Promise. Sound like a plan? Up top. That hurts, Bruce. The high five is a time-honored traditional way to express brotherhood.
Hey, you two. What's going on with you guys?
Harley! What a surprise!
You guys get me a
I
black
had to
site
don't.
location or not?
It would have looked even more sus.
The answer had better be yes, Harley.
Sorry, we didn't have any luck.
And how has Wayne disappointed you this time?
What do you want? Shouldn't you be informing your men they work for me now?
You? You can't even keep these two from colluding.
Puddin'? Are you kidding me? He's loyal to a fault.
I'm loyal, Harley. Yeah, definitely. Because I want to be. Because I'm being myself. The mole, Bane's men, you maybe, possibly, potentially can't handle it alone. You have a problem, and I want to help.
You, time out! And you, we need to talk. Bruce. This here's one of my favorite toys. Helps me make boring things into pretty things. Can you be a smart guy and guess another one of my favorite toys?
Your bat?
Come on.
Sorry,
you
your
can
hammer.
do it.
You mean your hammer?
Good guess. But no.
Guessing it's John.
It's John.
Yeah.
You two are getting a little too close for comfort. So I'm making a new rule. Hands off. Point is, John's mine, and mine alone. So don't play with my toys, or I'll bash in that pretty face of yours.
Alfred, get a suit ready for drop-off.
Of course. Was your accomplice successful?
Looks like. I'm on my way to meet him now.
Wow, Batman out
Alfred,
in the...
keep the drones on alert.
They're online and overhead, sir. Don't let your guard down.
He's here.
Broad daylight.
Amazing!
Throw a smoke bomb.
How does your cape do that?
Did you get it?
It didn't feel great, you know? Stealing from her. It felt like there was a little Harley with a halo on this shoulder telling me not to do it, and then the bat on the other whispering, "Just get it, John." Or did you have the halo and Harley the horns? You must run across this in your line of work. How do you deal with doing something good when you might be hurting someone you love? Because it certainly didn't feel good. Quite the opposite, in fact.
I serve the greater good, John. I can't let my feelings get in the way of that. If someone I care about is on the wrong side, that makes them my enemy.
The black and white world. So much easier to parse. I did bring the thing, by the way. Don't you worry. Perseus, I bring you the Gorgon's head. So, is Batman happy? You look pretty happy. Well, I'm happy. I did something for you. Maybe you could do something for me.
Like?
Teach me. Anything. What about those, boomerangs you have?
Batarangs.
I promised to only use it for, you know, hero things.
Fine.
So awesome.
Batarang. Long-range weapon. Effective. Dangerous.
Nailed it. Dead on.
Your turn.
On my... oh gosh. My hands are sweating.
Use your free hand to help you aim. It'll follow your elbow. Don't overthink it. Just throw.
Yeah. Oh, dang.
It's okay. Practice makes perfect.
Can I keep it? I'm going to throw it 100 times a day until I get it. I'm working with you, Batman, and it's just been... wow. What I meant to say is, it's been an honor. If you ever need someone to watch your back, You know, I'm good with a batarang. And I have a lot of guns, too. If that helps. This is exciting. A new leaf. To new beginnings.
You have potential, John.
Be right back.
Do something
All
good
right.
with it.
Well, with you to look up to, how could I go wrong? Do you have a cape, guy? Because I was thinking about updating my look. I'm your man on this street. Literally.
So stupid. Alright, I'm in chapter 4 of this now, right? I think so. So there'll be one more after this one. What time is it now? Yeah, I'm gonna have to call this my last one.
I had nowhere else to go. I guess I was a fool for thinking I'd be safe here.
How did you get inside?
Just what are you insinuating, Bruce? That I broke in?
Well, I mean, did you?
No, genius. I was invited in.
Maybe we should just start from the beginning. What happened?
I'm glad you're here, Bruce. Miss Kyle is injured. I've dressed the wound as best I can. I trust you told him about your motorcycle accident?
I was just about to.
Hope you don't mind me tending to her wounds. I couldn't turn her away, not in her condition.
Not at all. Thanks for taking care of her.
You've been so good to me, Al. I don't know how I would ever repay you.
But of course.
I hate to ask, but would you mind giving Bruce and I a second to talk?
How can I refuse?
I'm worried about him, Bruce. I'm pretty sure he's on the verge of a nervous breakdown. And you don't want to be the one who pushes him over the edge.
You're right. He's been off lately.
I'm glad you're aware. You're lucky to have each other.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Relax. I'm just changing out the bandage. Be a doll and hand me a clean piece of gauze. Been through two...
I hate how that'll interrupt.
There. Good as new. So, do you want to tell me what really happened? We both know you didn't get this from a motorcycle accident.
I was ambushed by your friend Gordon tonight. Thought you knew. You and Gordon are so tight. He must have mentioned he was coming after me.
Gordon did what he had to. He's a good man, a good officer.
So you did know. Why didn't you warn me? I thought we were friends. I never thought you would give me up. Not to the cops.
I tried, but you ran out and wouldn't listen.
And in return, I get life in prison? And here I thought you cared about me. Listen, this little game we play, you know I've always enjoyed it. The tit for tat. It's fun. But tonight, you've taken it too far. Way too far.
Is that why you came here? To guilt trip me?
No. I came for Harley's laptop.
Why is the laptop so important to you?
I wanted to get payback for Riddler. On my own terms. I let my temper get the best of me. But this is bigger than my vendetta. I want to find that black site. Before they do.
The laptop is useless without Riddler's decryptor.
Good thing I brought it then.
You have the goggles too?
Not so fast. What are you offering me in return? You know when it comes to me, nothing is for free.
You give me the decryptor and we will crack this code together. I promise.
Okay. I'll give it to you. But on one condition.
What do you want from me, Selina?
I want you to admit that you need my help. I want you to say, Selina, I need you. I can't do this without you. Say it and it's yours.
Selina, I need you.
And?
I can't do this without you.
No, you can't.
You know it's fine.
I didn't expect this. This is nice. So, what now? Are we gonna crack Riddler's laptop together, or not? I'm out on a line here. Don't leave me hanging.
Come downstairs with me.
What's downstairs?
You'll see.
Well, I did say we'd do it together. I'm the man of my word. So I guess she doesn't know.
Are you coming?
Did he change shirts? I could have sworn his shirt was just white. Why is it black now? Let me look back in my stream.
I thought I'd seen it all when I found you hanging with the sewer rats, Bruce.
Oh, I guess it was black.
This place. It's really
I don't know why I thought it was white.
rich men and their toys.
That's so weird.
Only thing missing is a car.
The cave shields my tech from surveillance and gives me direct access to Gotham's waterways. It's perfect.
Yeah, but it's so isolating. Like the whole world is just closed off. I know how hard it is to let people in. The fact that you've done that, it means a lot to me, Bruce. I didn't give a damn about anyone else until I met you. You're a bad influence on me.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
It definitely makes life more complicated. Being here with you. I came back to Gotham for a little redemption.
He looks so sus when she
I didn't expect to
when
find
she
it
stepped
next to
toward
you.
him.
It's nice. The way I feel around you, like I can be better.
Isn't that what he's been telling you all along?
Do you maybe feel the same?
I'm gonna kiss you now.
Alright, they didn't have to do all that. You can stop now.
That's what I wanted. I've missed this. Hold that thought.
Wow, it turns out letting her get beat down by Gordon was actually the best thing for our relationship.
What is my stuff doing on display in your cave? Alongside mementos of the psychopaths you've locked up? Not that you're normal by any stretch of the imagination, but... and there I am. Right next to Harvey Dent. This has got to be good.
They remind me of you. Is that such a bad thing? Did you want them back?
Hold on to them. They look kind of nice there.
tea for two is served.
Alfred, thank you.
Decryptor detected. Accessing Sanctus Project Lotus files.
Alright, once I'm done with this chapter, I'm gonna have to call it quits.
Let's try this again.
I gotta get ready to get going soon.
Access granted.
Bruce, whenever you have a moment, I have something to show you.
The back computer will scan for viruses and other safeguards before we can have access to the data.
I do still want to like take the time to exhaust more dialogue, although I don't have a whole lot of time.
It's over 600 horsepower. Selena.
Why is she square to talk to, but he was X?
So, what do you think?
There's a lot of interesting tech down here.
I think I said that backwards.
How you did it all, I'll never know. And it's more hospitable
But he
than
had
the
been John
abandoned
back when we
subway
were in the
that was a
Riddler's
maniac's call home.
lair.
But just barely.
So, what do you think is next? For us?
Romantically, or with Riddler's laptop? I don't have a lot of expectations, but I do have some hope.
Where is the... okay. I couldn't tell if the walkway was like over on that side or this side. Alright, Alfredo, let's talk.
I finished up a new feature for your contacts. Lucius nearly completed it before. Well, I've been fiddling with it to keep myself occupied. At any rate, your contacts now have the capability to detect heat signatures.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was talking about eye contacts or like
because,
contacts in his back.
Mr. Freeze, you never know.
Thanks. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
I'm impressed you felt close enough to someone to welcome them into the Batcave. But I'm curious to know why. What is it about her? Not that I'm judging, mind you. Difficult to take it back at this point.
She's important to me.
I thought as much. Good for you, Bruce. This is a big step.
No, he's supportive when last time he was like, throw her to the wolves. Well, I mean, it still worked out.
The laptop is safe.
I got to the laptop before she did, and now we got to mend our relationship while she mends her wounds. I'm sorry. I'm just really tired. I don't know why, but for some reason I was up until like a little after 2 last night, and then I got up at like 10:30, I think. It was about 10:30. And then I started streaming at 11. Because why not? It's been one heck of a weekend.
I shall be upstairs if you need me. Good luck.
Look at all this data.
Finally, something we can read. Let's see what he knew.
Invoices, schematics, design notes.
Riddler must have been talking about the location of the black site. His obsession with data left us an incredibly thorough paper trail.
Look at these manifests.
Bodhi's Spa. Strange place for delivery of virus incubators. This must be what Riddler means by hiding in plain sight.
Patient 843. 10 milligram injection at 0.01% solution. Patient 844. 10 milligram injection at 0.015% solution.
God, what is that? Human test subjects?
We have to find what they were giving those test subjects. Agent from the looks of things. A biological weapon. This is what Harley wants. Agency.
The agency. Don't you work with them?
Amanda Waller. She runs the agency.
Sounds like you owe her a phone call.
Bruce. To what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
The agency was working on a virus with human test subjects.
Bruce? What on earth?
I just saw it with my own eyes.
How do you... Is that what Quinn's after?
Yes. I found the black site. Hiding in the middle of Gotham at the Bodhi Spa.
Okay. I promise we'll get to the bottom of this. But I need you to trust me. Meet me at Wayne Tower in 15. I'll tell you what I know.
In 15.
Harley was asking if the goggles...
I mean 600 horsepower, I guess that's
I'll go back
manageable.
to the subway, see if I can keep her busy.
Thanks, Selena.
Benefits of partners. Be safe, Bats.
You too.
Cats. Sounds weird calling them cats. Two of the least trusting individuals in all of Batman now actually trust each other. Okay, but we're gonna have to leave it on that cliffhanger. And I don't know if you guys caught who was in the room, but guess we'll have to wait till next time to see if you didn't, or you can, I guess, go ahead and rewind, or you could just, you know, actually enjoy your life, have some surprise, have some cliffhanging going on. I'll probably be back streaming this later. I might even bring my PlayStation back home, actually, and probably stream some more this evening when I'm at my friend's house. So, yeah, that'll be cool. But until then, guys, as usual, hope you've all been enjoying the series so far, and if you have, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. And then comes the awkward moment where I have to end the broadcast.